replacing the south siding on the WHOW Big Red Barn after wind damage, Waters Construction's reputation is for quality, reputable work. They'll receive a $200 gift certificate good at Lincoln Printers and Sign Designs for being our WHOW WEZC Lincoln Printers Business of the Month. Nominate a business you'd like featured by emailing us at WHOW@randyradio.com. Lincoln Printers and Sign Designs congratulates this local business for their contribution to our community.
And for envelopes, wedding invitations, signs, banners, vinyl wraps, and more, find us at LincolnPrintersInc.com.
Your friend in Central Illinois. WHOW.
Top of the morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube. It's brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin insurance agent in Clinton. My guest in studio this morning is Janice Peterson, Executive Director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Janice.
Good morning, Seth.
Happy summer, and thanks for making time for us as always. And Janice, last time we caught up with you was the Chamber golf outing just a few weeks ago. How about the golf outing?
It turned out great. We had fabulous weather. The country club couldn't be a better host. Just really, really good. We had 11 teams, and everybody seemed to have a great time.
Sure. So what were some of the happenings with the golf outing? Like, what were the games or the giveaways, things like that?
Advanced Rehab had a closest to the cooler game on first hole, and I can't remember off the top of my head who won that one, but it was a great big huge cooler that they provided with lots of goodies inside.
Okay.
We had some longest shots, longest to the tee, stuff that the country club had pretty much put on for us because they've done it so many times that they pretty much organized those. And we had some donations from Altorfer, from Big D's. I'm probably forgetting somebody. A C&P Custom Printing, some nice donations for our door prizes.
Good.
And our game prizes.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, with the winners, did you have those at all by chance?
We did. We had first, we gave prizes for first, second, and last, which would be 11th. So we gave First State Bank was first, Heartland Bank was second, and Covenant Animal Hospital Herald Consulting was 11th.
All right.
And we had some pretty nice prizes for them.
Yeah, good stuff. What were the prizes for those?
The first place team got a cooler backpack filled with tumblers, golf balls, cooling towels. I think there was some gift cards in there. It was pretty nice prize.
Nice. Good deal. What did you give last place?
They got tumblers, towels, gift cards to the theater, and I think golf balls.
So it pays to be bad a little bit.
It does. Yes,
Very
it
good.
does.
No, but still a lot of fun. And so with that outing, Janice, as you sit back and reflect, thinking about next year, what comes to mind for maybe what you'll do again? What do you hope to add? Just kind of thoughts on, looking back and thinking about the future.
We've talked about changing it from a Tuesday to a Friday, and that's kind of still up in the air. We want to change it to a Friday. The country club says, maybe that's not such a good idea.
Oh, really?
So I think we'll probably take a poll here real soon and say, especially to the ones that attended this year, and say, hey, what do you think? Do you want it on a Tuesday still, or is Friday a better day for you?
Yeah, sure.
So then pretty much it just went smooth. So that's probably my only concern for next year is the date.
Yeah, and I wonder if a Friday would give you more participation or, something like that. So
that's what we thought. And then they're like, no, we heard no. They like to have afternoon off in the middle of the week. So I think it's probably a toss up. But we'll make that decision soon.
And again, that surveying, those that participated, it's probably a good way to go to get a feel for where everybody's at. So we'll look forward to perhaps what that brings about for next year as well. Anything else on the golf outing? How it went? Anything of that nature?
Not really. Just I said the country club was a great host. We had a lot of fun that day.
Very good. So look forward to more of that to come next year. Very good. And Janice, it's kind of a busy time. We get into the full swing of summer, and there's just stuff going on all over the place. I know your member businesses have some things going on. What do you have for us?
I just kind of want to highlight a few things that have come across my desk anyway. Weldon Springs has some really neat I would call them events, I guess, going on. This coming Saturday is a Art with Nature. It's at the Union Schoolhouse from 9 to 10. And then they come out on July 22nd. They're Fire Prevention Week. Blake West from the fire department is going to be there at the schoolhouse again on the 22nd from 1 to 2. And he'll go over fire safety, things like that. And then on August 5th, they have Bugs, a night walk. And this is going to be on August 5th from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. And they're going to showcase all the bugs that happen after dark.
Yeah.
So I think I might go to that.
Yeah, that one
sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had the Weldon Springs Foundation folks in this week. They were highlighting some of these, and it's funny. We were out there. I was telling them we were out there earlier this week for a walk, and my kids picked up the list of activities, and we're going through everything. It's like, oh my gosh, our kids would like this. They would like this. They would like, and they were saying how they're getting great turnouts this summer. So
they have,
yeah,
and we really encourage families to go out there. It's a good event
for sure. Anything else from the foundation you want to put out there?
All I have from them right now.
Okay, very good. I know they've got plenty more. So I know they directed folks to check out their Facebook page.
That's what I was just going to suggest. Because
sorry, Janice, didn't mean to steal your thunder.
That's okay. Check out their or our Facebook page. As soon as we get notified that they've got something going on, we try to post it as well.
All right, very good. How do folks find your Facebook page?
Ours is just ClintonILChamber.com is our website, and then that's the same for Facebook.
All right, so check it out there. Janice Peterson, Executive Director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce, is our guest in studio for this morning. What else do you have coming up in the community?
There's several car shows coming up.
What do you have?
The first one that I'm aware of is Anderson Ford, and that's on August 20th from 8 to 2. It's there at their dealership. And then the Hawthorne Inn, Liberty Village, is having a car show on September 16th from 10 to 1. And they've got a DJ, hot dogs, chips, lemon shake-ups. So that ought to be a fun time.
That one is when?
That one is September 16th.
Okay.
From 10 to 1.
All right.
And then the other one is Scott's Charity Car Show from Scott Baum. And that one is Apple Pork Weekend. It's September 24th.
Very good. Now, who is their charity of choice this year?
You know what? It doesn't say it on my flyer.
Gotcha. I know they had just chosen it, and I cannot, for the life of me, think of who it was. But that's okay.
Yeah, you know what? And Anderson Ford's isn't on my flyer either, and they both have charities that they support.
Okay. I didn't realize that. Very good.
They
But
do.
keep those dates on the calendar for some car shows coming up in DeWitt County.
Yep, those will be fun. Those are always a good time.
They
too.
are. A lot of people come out for those,
They
especially the Scott Baum's Apple and Pork Weekend show. That's just a huge one. Probably
do.
one of the biggest in
It
the
is.
area.
It
so
is one of the biggest.
yeah, very good. Janice, anything else you want to point out for us today?
Oh, gosh, I have lots of stuff.
Well, let's go through it.
Mariah's Mums is having a butterfly experience
Mhm.
where they do butterfly releases. And the dates for that are July 29th, August 12th, and September 2nd. And you do need to pre-register for those. So check out Mariah's Mums Facebook page for all that information.
All right, very good.
There's a video there of Greg, her husband, releasing a butterfly.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
That should be really fun.
Oh, I think we're going to take the kids to that
Yeah,
one.
and they've always got good stuff out there for everybody else. And
They
yeah,
do.
just
They
a great
got
little spot.
donuts this year.
Do they really?
They do.
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
So some good stuff coming out of Mariah's Mums this year.
Yeah, hidden treasure in DeWitt County for
Oh,
sure.
definitely. And
Mhm.
easy to find. Just
Mhm.
out Route 10 to Airport Road, and you can't miss it.
Very good. Very good. What else do we have, Janice?
The library.
Mhm.
They rescheduled their campfire jam, and it's been rescheduled for Thursday the 27th. And basically, it says, join us for all the best things about summer: a campfire, s'mores, and singing.
Mhm.
And they'll be on the lawn, blankets on the lawn chairs. It's at 7 p.m. on the 27th.
All
At
right.
the library.
Okay.
And then they also have, the parents are going to be mad for this one. It's called a water blaster splatter painting. So kids are going to get dirty.
Now, this is where?
This is at the
The
library.
library again.
On
Okay.
Monday, the 14th of August at 4:00. So it's coming up in just a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It says, join us on the lawn for some chaotic art fun. Fill a water blaster and spray your canvas with bright colors and make a messy masterpiece. So this is youths of all ages are welcome to attend. And call the library for more information.
Sure. What time is that?
That one is Monday, the 14th of August at 4 p.m.
All right. So good way to kind of kick off some fun before school starts
I
that
think so,
later
too. I
that
think
week.
so.
Yeah. Very good. What else do you have, Janice?
The last thing I have is the Clintonia Eagles got some events going on.
Okay.
Of course, they have their summer kid series. They've got, let's see, next week is Pets 2,
Mm-hmm.
then Matilda, then Free Willy, and then Sing.
Yeah.
So they've got some good stuff coming up. It's free to kids. You just pay for your concessions.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the mornings. Let's see. They're Tuesday and Wednesday mornings at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, sure.
So
Yeah.
that's always fun.
I know Camp Osage, they take the kids out there for that. So
They do.
the summer camp, very good. What else does the theater have?
Mission Impossible starting July 15th. That's one of my favorites. So I got to give a plug to that
Yeah.
one.
Is that the new one? Or
It
is that,
is.
yeah.
It is.
I didn't know there was
Dead
a new
Reckoning,
one. Okay.
Part 1. And you get a free collector's print when you come out and see it while supplies last.
Now, have you
So
seen all those?
I have not. I've seen most of them, yes.
Yeah?
I think I have seen all of them.
Okay.
Actually.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So
So-
big Mission Impossible fan, huh?
Sort of, yeah. I like
Wow.
them. But Indiana Jones is on my list next. I
Yes.
haven't seen that one yet.
Now, is
so
that your jam, Indiana Jones?
probably a little bit more so
Okay.
than Mission Impossible, but I
Really?
like both of them. And
Yeah.
so I think that's probably what we're doing this weekend. It's supposed to rain, so I think we're going to go to a movie.
There you go. When is the Indiana Jones one?
Though that has started. That's playing right now.
Okay, so that's
Yep.
going on now.
That's
Gotcha. I'm
playing
sorry.
now. And then Saturday starts Mission Impossible.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, Janice.
That's okay.
Very good. Anything else you want to mention this morning?
Other thing at the Eagle on July 21st, they're having a Twilight Saga.
Mhm.
So it's 5 movies, one night only, just back to back, one right after the other.
Oh
And,
my gosh.
I don't know the cost on it. I just know it's the 21st,
Mhm.
and that they've had good sign up. So it'll be a fun time
All
with a lot
right.
of people there, I think.
Holy cow. So put those events at the Eagle on the calendar as well. And, Janice, you mentioned when we were talking about the events going on at Weldon Springs that folks can find your Facebook page for all of that. I venture a guess you share all of this information as well to Facebook.
We do. We try to make sure that if we see a flyer or see someone's post, that we try to share it.
Mhm.
Yes, we miss them. We're human.
Mhm.
We don't, not all of them show up on our feed.
Mhm.
So I encourage our members to please send those to us at the chamber. They can email Erin
Mhm.
at chamber@clintonilchamber.com, and she'll get it right up on Facebook at our door. We put them on our door. We put them on our bulletin board.
Mhm.
So we want to share this
Yeah,
event.
a lot of good information at Facebook for sure. Now, do you have to be a chamber member for you to share on Facebook?
It's preferred.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we've been known to
I
share
mean-
stuff that's not, because
Ye-
if it's a community event, it's important to us because it's important to the community.
Yeah. Oh, and I was going to say, I mean, there's that's part of the benefit of being a chamber member is
Right.
having a lot of those things show up on your Facebook page because that's where people go for
Right,
their
right.
information a lot of times.
That's we do encourage. If we want them on our bulletin board, for example, that's reserved for our chamber members.
Exactly. Yep. Very good. So again, the Facebook page is
Just Clinton IL Chamber,
very good, and the website is.
ClintonILChamber.com.
Yeah, and you can find. I know the chamber's website very easy to use and find everything. So it's all right there.
Yeah, and all the chamber events are listed on our website as well.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of chamber events, Janice, I know we're going to take a time out and talk about one of the bigger events the chamber does, the haunted house. We'll do that next with, again, Janice Peterson, executive director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce, our guest in studio. More to come with her on the WHOW Morning Show.
WHOW.
Let's check the opening numbers now at the Chicago Board of Trade on this Friday. Jim Taylor, RFD Radio Network. Corn starting higher, beans lower, wheat starting higher. September corn opening $5 1 quarter, up 6 3/4. December new crop up 6 1/2, 507. March corn 518 1/2, up 6 1/2. August beans starting the day 1481, down 3 3/4. September beans down a penny, 1398. November new crop 1368, down 1 3/4. September wheat underway on this Friday, 649 1/4, up 9 1/2. December wheat up 9 1/4, 668 3/4. March wheat 685, up 8 1/2. August bean oil 65.98, that's up 29 cents, and August bean meal 420 even, down 230. Opening numbers at the Chicago Board of Trade on this Friday morning. Jim Taylor, RFD Radio Network.
Looking for a new Silverado? This is Scott Baum from Baum Chevrolet Buick here in Clinton. Yes, we finally have new Silverado inventory. We have Silverados in 1500s, 2500s, and 3500s with several trim levels. Custom, LT, RST, LTZ, and yes, high countries. This month, get an extra down payment assistance on all Silverados. Baum Chevrolet Buick. We have inventory. BaumChevyBuick.com. Right from the start.
MR Systems Wireless is your local internet provider for Clinton and surrounding area. They have the products you want and the local service you deserve. MR Systems Wireless Internet Service for home or business includes unlimited data, unlimited streaming, and unlimited calling. Plans start at just $48 a month and get a free Roku 4 lease with our media packages. Get the speed you need with MR Systems Wireless. Call them at 935-2100. That's 935-2100 for MR Systems Wireless.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Once again, a good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence, and the WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Janice Peterson, Executive Director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce, in studio with us here for this morning. And Janice, we teased it kind of going out in the first segment. One of the bigger events the Chamber does. Is it the biggest event? Is the Haunted House?
The Haunted House is the biggest event.
Yeah, so that's coming up. You know, folks are
starting work next week.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're going to be seeing folks out there, if you're driving up, what is that, Washington Street? Yeah, Washington Street. So, but at any rate, Janice, how is it going? What's going on at the Haunted House?
We went to convention, as we talked about earlier in the year. We went to convention, got some new props for this year and some new ideas. We'll start construction on the new rooms of the house next Thursday night. So we'll have a work night 1 or 2 nights a week with our volunteers.
Okay.
And I'm starting to reach out to organizations for volunteers to be our people, to do our scares, to help out inside the house.
Okay.
We'll have the theater group hopefully again this year. We will hopefully, and we had a couple high school classes. Like I think we had the class of 25 last year. So hopefully we'll reach out to them and we'll get them back again.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach out to a couple of the community colleges, Richland and Heartland, and see if I can tap into their theater program maybe a little bit.
Yeah. How important are volunteers to the operation of the Haunted House?
We cannot do it without volunteers. Every person that works at that haunted house is a volunteer, from the construction people to the people that do the scares, to the ticket taker, to the concessions. Everybody's a volunteer.
Right. Yeah.
And we need a lot of them. So if someone's interested in volunteering to be in, to do some of the scares, to be in the house as one of our monsters, please contact us at the chamber. We're starting to take a list of people and see what we come up, because we're always looking for people.
Sure. Well, and even before that, I mean, to get the house ready, it takes volunteers. Speak to their importance.
It does. And we have a great group that comes back year after year. But again, we can always use more.
Yeah.
Well, you let me know and we'll put you to work.
What do you need for, leading up to the haunted house?
What they do is the rooms get rebuilt basically. Some of them might just need paint if we're gonna use the same room again. We've got new rooms, so those rooms need full construction. They need paint. They need props.
Okay.
They need design. So we have people that design the rooms and then say, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And Steve Mead is invaluable. He's so valuable to us. We can't do anything without him.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Now, do you, at this point, do you have your designs for the rooms ready to go? It's a matter of just getting them there?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
When we were at convention, they had we had a meeting and they pretty much laid out some stuff. I'm not sure if it's all set in stone, but the ideas are all there.
Now, when it comes to the scares and such, do you get your ideas at convention like you talked about? Do your volunteers, do they have ideas and you kind of feed off of what they have?
Exactly.
Where do these come from?
That's exactly where they come from. We have a group of house managers that when the house is open, they're volunteers as well. So when the house is open, they go through the house and make sure that the kids are doing all the right things. But if they have an idea, they'll present it and say, hey, I think this scare would be good here. Or this one didn't work. Let's try something a little bit different.
Okay.
So
yeah. Now, Haunted House kicks off when?
October 6th.
Yeah. So coming right up.
Yep. It's every Friday and Saturday night in October. We have kid-friendly tours as well.
Yeah, let's speak to those.
That the lights are on. These are on October 14th and October 21st from 5 to 6. It's only $5 a person. One of our volunteers will guide you basically through the house. So we're not just saying, okay, here you go.
Right.
And they'll point out some different things. And it is friendly. There are a few scares. There are some gory props that they So just be cautioned of, use your judgment as a parent, but it's a fun time. We took our grandson last year. It was fun.
Asking for a friend. Are 36-year-old men allowed to go on the kid-friendly tours?
Yes.
Like I said, asking for a friend, wink, wink. But no, that should be a good opportunity to kind of introduce them into what that's all about.
I went on the kid tour just because I wanted to see it with the lights on, because when I see it, it's dark. Because I see it during the construction stage, but I wanted to go with the lights on and see what it was like.
No doubt.
So I went.
No doubt. Now, when it comes to the haunted house, each year, does it have a theme? In a given year, or are the scares just kind of random things?
Each room has a theme.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's probably, and I can't give any of that away, obviously, because.
Well, why not?
Because I'm not going to.
Oh, okay. Fine.
You just have to come through either the friendly tour or the regular.
There you go. That's a good way to sell it. Come and find out the themes. Very
Exactly.
good.
Exactly.
A lot of other things go on with the haunted house, though, Janice. Like there's some entertainment things and concessions.
Right.
Speak to some of those.
We're going to have expanded concessions this year. We had a lot of questions last year for candy. Simple. We're going to add candy this year. We may add a couple other things. We're small space, so we have to make sure we don't overwhelm everybody.
Okay.
Second Chance for Pets handles our concessions. We donate to them for coming in there and working our concession stand. So we'll have that. So the kid-friendly tours, and we're trying to get some vendors out there. Maybe some haunted house T-shirts. We have a virtual haunted house that's there. We have Frankie's Escape Room. That's amazing. She'll do a new theme for that this year, and that will be open the same times as the haunted house.
Yeah, virtual haunted house is Frankie's Escape Room. Do you have to buy separate tickets for those?
Yes. Frankie's Escape Room tickets are purchased at the ticket booth where you purchase the haunted house tickets.
Okay.
And then the virtual escape is purchased at their tent, and it's down farther north from the ticket booth.
Okay, sure. Very good. Janice, I look at the clock. 1 minute. What did I miss about haunted house you want to make sure we know about?
Just when it starts, October 6th, every Friday, Saturday night in October. Tickets go on sale about 10 minutes to 7. It depends on how long the line is, but get there early.
Okay.
Get there early because the lines get long.
All right. So put that on the radar. So haunted house season is right around the corner. And there's a special website and Facebook page for the haunted house. Highlight those for us.
ClintonHauntedHouse.com. And it's Terror on Washington Street is the Facebook page.
Easy enough. So check those out. Be a part of those. Website for the chamber, Janice.
ClintonILChamber.com.
And that's the same way to find it on Facebook?
Yep. And give us a call. 217-935-3364.
Perfect. Janice, thanks for doing this with us.
Thanks.
Always good to have you in studio. Janice Peterson, Executive Director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce, in studio with us. The morning show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin insurance agent in Clinton. Network news on the way.
WHOW.
The Big 1520 WHOW Clinton, 92.3 FM W222 BG Clinton, 106.5 FM W293 DJ Normal Bloomington.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Jason Walker. No fingerprints or DNA turning up on that bag of cocaine found in the White House last week, despite a sophisticated FBI crime lab analysis and surveillance footage. But Secret Service says it's a done deal. It is over. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy not happy.
How can in the White House, 24/7 security, they find cocaine, but now they just close the investigation? Where in the country does it get treated like this? Only with Biden's in charge. There is no equal justice.
Federal Trade Commission launching a probe into ChatGPT creator OpenAI and whether the artificial intelligence company violated consumer protection laws by scraping public data. Also at townhall.com, Tennessee GOP Senator Bill Hagerty praising a recent court ruling that limits the White House contact with social media platforms. Here's Bob Agnew.
Senator Hagerty says the founders knew protecting free speech from government control
would protect the people's right to govern themselves by preventing government from controlling information and ideas.
Hagerty's proposed a bill to help protect against government interference with social media.
The Disclosed Government Censorship Act would require that government officials publicly disclose communications with big tech regarding actions to restrict speech.
After all, Haggerty says,
Americans deserve to know when their government is covertly trying to accomplish what the First Amendment prohibits.
Bob Agnew, Capitol Hill.
JP Morgan Chase says its second quarter profits rose 67% as the nation's largest bank made more loans to customers and took advantage of much higher interest rates. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Recent bank failures are serving as a warning about how fragile our banking system really is. As millions of Americans panic, do you know what central banks are doing? Well, they're actually buying up gold at record levels. They're relying on it as a safe haven during these difficult times. That's how confident they are in the dollar. Hi, I'm Lance Wallnow, Christian author and evangelical leader to millions of people just like you. We're all Americans who want to protect our family's savings no matter what. I tell people the best option is to diversify their 401k or IRA into physical gold or silver with the help of Birch Gold Group. To see how it works, just text the word FAITH to the number 989898 to get a free information kit on gold IRAs. Look, there's no strings attached. It's not going to hurt you to take